All right, guys, so last night CCXP happened, CCXP Worlds, and there was a lot, y'all. New footage of Into the Spider-Verse, a cool tease that we got to see, some new Morbius stuff, and I'm a little so-so about it, but I've seen some positive, and also a villains panel. Now, I reacted to both of the other teasers, but I haven't checked out this villains panel yet, so I'm excited to check it out. If it's your first time to the channel, hello and welcome. My name is Leo Rydell. This is Geekly Goods, where we talk the latest in movies, TV, with a little sprinkle of anime in there as well, you all. Here today to react to the villains panel, and if you're new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button for your boy, and let's get to it.
Tom, the floor is yours.
Tom, what's up, bro?
I am Tom Holland. You might recognize me as your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I am here to tell you that Spidey's back for an all-new adventure in Spider-Man.
Can't wait!
I know people say this a lot, but I mean it when I say that you're going to see things in this movie that you've never, ever seen before.
Ah, hell yes.
Pumpkin bombs.
Yo, new Goblin, y'all. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? New Goblin, baby. Oh shit, nice new look at Goblin. That was cool.
Let's see. That you're gonna see things in this movie that you've never ever seen before. I'm talking about pumpkin.
Yeah, dude, Dafoe himself, y'all. Dafoe himself. The man is back, y'all, and he looks awesome. He looks awesome, guys. The man is back. Dafoe is back with this weird facial expression. All right, let's keep going.
Pumpkin bombs, sandstorms.
Yeah.
Multiverse, which, okay, you might have seen them before, but I promise, not like this and not together. Also,
I can't wait, y'all.
Peter Parker is finally heading off to college, and the word is out. So yeah, everyone knows that he is Spider-Man. So throw your fan theories out the window. They're probably not true, or are they? And get ready to see one of the most ambitious films we've ever made. An incredible story with lots of heart, laughter, high-flying action, mind-blowing effects, and some insane villains. No Way Home is the culmination of the Homecoming trilogy and the start of a multiverse of possibilities.
Hell
now
yes, let's do this.
Some legends. Please enjoy this exclusive panel with my dear friends Alfred, Molina, Willem Dafoe, and Jamie Foxx here at CCXP.
Whoa!
Hell yeah! Villains panel.
What excited you most about returning to Spider-Man franchise and reprising these iconic roles?
You know what, I was excited knowing Amy for years, man, and knowing what she's done with this franchise, and she was explaining to me it's gonna be hot, you know.
It's gonna be hot.
Have to be blue and things like that. As far as my character's concerned, so gonna be
thank goodness.
And whatever like that, and I get a chance to hang out with these.
Give us the yellow look.
What are you looking at? I told you, these incredible.
These.
But I mean, to walk on set, man, and to see these guys, I literally like bowed to them, and we just been having a ball.
Willem, how about you?
Willem? You know, when I heard it, I thought, well, that's pretty nutty. I got speared pretty good in the first film, but I thought, okay, they can figure out a way to bring me back.
Willem was like, the fuck?
And like Jamie, I know Amy's history. She walked me through it, and then John, the director, kind of pitched the whole idea before I read a script, and it sounded like a lot of fun and a good solution. And then when we went deeper into it, I like the idea that I was returning to something that was same but different. It's a return to something I did before with that kind of history, but the spin, there's a spin on it.
Hell yeah.
And that appealed to me.
Alfred?
For me, it's just about the money.
Hell no.
Oddly enough, Willem and I were kind of joshing.
It's just about the money for me.
Now, 20 years since his first Green Goblin, 17 years since my first time as Doc Ock, and these are the longest options that a studio has ever exercised on actors. You know, it's like we've been waiting. But it's the material, the pitch was excellent, and I, to be honest, when the idea was first suggested, my first thought was, hang on, I'm 17 years older, I've got chins, I've got wrinkles, you know, I mean, what are they going to do? And then, of course, I suddenly realized, wait a minute, they've got the technology. This isn't going to be a problem. But it's been very nice to come back to something that is familiar, but at the same time completely new, because the technology has moved on phenomenally since in the last couple of days.
Get that de-aging in there.
And so that's it's kind of still exciting.
How did it feel to put the costume back on?
You want to know the truth? Nobody knows how uncomfortable.
I was wondering, like, is it bad?
We are actors. You forget about the discomfort, and you know, it's part of it. But the costumes are much more comfortable than they were before. I remember the initial fitting to create the costume for the Green Goblin. I stood there for 8 hours, and they put different preformed pieces on me.
Jeez.
Now, they scan me, and they can design it, and then make the costume, and then try it on me. It's a huge leap in the technology. And
way
they're
different.
more flexible. We can do more things with them. Also, I don't know how much we want to fool with spoilers, but the look's a little different. Old Norman and the Goblin are further down the line, and they have a few more tricks up their sleeve. So it's not an exact. There have been upgrades on the costume, let's say.
Alfred, how about you?
Yeah, well, the main difference between that film and this one is that the tentacles are all kind of CG.
Yeah,
they'll all be superimposed on me at a later date. Whereas in the original movie, they were mechanical, and I had them, like, you know.
Dang, I kind of missed that though.
Yeah. So that's the big difference. But it's just a great story. It's a wonderful world to be in. You know, we're having, you know, if I say so myself, we're having a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Jamie?
Especially with that check, Alfred.
A brand new start, a brand new look. The blue, when we did it the first time, it was look, man, I didn't care. I was just happy to be in this wonderful course.
He knows that shit was terrible.
Sort of like 2 or 3 hours or whatever like that. But with this new is fly.
This new.
Okay, we get you now. You know, when I was blue, they still roll with me. But okay, you blue.
No, hold up. Jamie, you know you bullshitting a little bit. It said the homies was rolling with me still when I was blue. Nah, we weren't. I'm gonna just tell you now, Jamie, we did not like that blue look. You didn't either, but you gotta talk nicely about it. But yeah, I'm glad they gave him the iconic gold look. They even gave him like the star shape from the comic. I'm like, oh shit, like they went full on electro. Super happy for that, guys. But let's continue.
With this one, it just feels more comfortable, and I think it feels more today, modern, like, you know, not trying so hard. Like I sort of related to R&B. Back in the day, in R&B, you used to have fringes on your outfit, and, you know, and like shoulder pads and things like that. Now you can sing, you know. Just singing.
Modern.
What do you love most about portraying a villain?
The thing about grounded villains is that, and this is what's so wonderful about the villains in the Marvel universe, if you like, is that so many of them become villains almost reluctantly, almost in spite of themselves. An accident happens, or some terrible tragedy, and it transforms them, and that's what makes them very playable, because it's not just mustache twirling. There's some real depth to it, and that's what makes them interesting. I mean, in a lesser environment, us as villains, we would just be functionaries. We would just be there to, you know, get the plot going. But here we've got real storylines. We've got they are real people, and so, you know, it's
Green Goblin has a case to state this time. He's trying to make his case. A philosophy of life. It's not just about some kind of abstract muscle twirling power grab. It's about.
Are you suggesting I'm a mustache twirling power grab? Now look here, I'm classically trained.
But now I'll take you one. Which villain is the most terrifying?
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy because, like I said, we've just been watching Willem, and it seems personal. because with Electro, it's like Electro and us. It's to the world. The world did me wrong. But when something is personal, and you could go all the way back to Shakespeare. When something is personal, and that either that jealous thing, there's nothing that can beat that. No matter what costume you put on, no matter what you say. So when he speaks, he has the power, and I think you really. But I'm being right though. It'd be different if I was blowing. Like, here's the thing. But here's the thing. If I was blowing smoke, he'd know it. Here's the thing. It's personal, and anytime you can get a character to be personal in the movie, it has the most weight. So.
CCXP is a fan event. Is there anything you'd like to say to your Brazilian fans?
Well, I mean, if I may speak purely for myself, I think there is, at some level, because we're professional people, there is some level where we don't want to let them down. You know, we want to give them something that is going to be worth their while. But the fact that a huge percentage of the audience are comic book fans who know this world, they love the detail, they love the kind of the inside baseball of it all. I think that's important to us as well, because you know we don't want to disappoint that side of the storytelling either. And so I think it's a sort of symbiotic relationship, really. You know, they give us a chance to give them what they want, and that's I gotta tell you, it's just so much fun.
Whoa, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Why did Doc Ock say symbiotic relationship, y'all? But seriously, this looks, just them talking about it just makes me even more jazzed, even more psyched for this movie, you guys. I'm really excited to get these villains back, and what Jamie had to say about Willem and just the personal, how personal it is. I love that beat. I love that he's going to bring so much energy to this goblin. Bring it all back, man. And like he said, it's gonna be personal. It's gonna be, I gotta get Spider-Man. I gotta track him down. Like he said, Electro, it's the world. Doc Ock, it's getting back to his home. For Goblin, it's gonna be a much different purpose, and I'm so excited for that. No hints, and they keep tossing around they keep tossing around the word disappointment. I'm like, all right, are we gonna have Toby and Andrew or not? Tom's talking about, oh, some theories will be correct, some not. I'm like, what are we trying to do here? Derail us from thinking that Toby and Andrew are in this? You're not gonna derail us, y'all. We're gonna keep on thinking they're gonna be in it until we see it, and if they're not, then a lot of people are gonna be disappointed. I don't know that I'll be, but I know a lot of fans will be disappointed. Guys, thank you so much for clicking on the video and checking me out. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below. We will see you next time on Geekly Goods.